what united us is the gaming passion and the love for the blockchain and DeFi world. So basically, we did a little bit of research, and we set up to do two projects in the beginning. We set up to do an NFT marketplace and a
just
blockchain
a
game.
second. Sorry for interrupting you, Matija, but we are live right now in YouTube. And
Okay.
I want to welcome all our YouTube viewers who joined us, all the community. And of course, I welcome here two amazing guys. One of them is Matija Rosovic, who is CEO and co-founder at MetaRun, amazing project that is launching IDO on ScaleSwap on 26th of January. So
That's right.
get prepared to know him better. Hi, Matija.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. I hope you
Thanks
enjoyed.
so much for joining, and I really, really love your background.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy it. There's still more to come, guys. More to come.
We will talk about it just in a couple of seconds. And of course, the guy whom you all know and who does not like to use corporate backgrounds, CEO and founder of ScaleSwap, Ralph Gertes. Hi, Ralph.
Hello. This makes it more real, the real room.
I agree. I love the closet, man. And after this call, we will you will tell me where you bought it.
Yeah, in all this, metaverse and virtual environments, you're the guy from the real world, very solid.
Exactly. I'm also the only one in the team who has still a Windows laptop, I know, and not a fancy products from Apple.
I had it from the start, and I'm also now on Mac, and it's amazing how easy it was to change it. But
I know. I will also most likely, but
yeah,
in the future.
In the future, you never know.
Guys, so starting before all the questions, community questions, and I already see in the live chat that people are writing there, and they have a lot of cool questions about MetaRun. Can you please introduce it to our community yourself? And you also promised to share some extremely cool video from the game. MetaRun, just before we start, this is the project really beloved by ScaleSwap community. And I remember that when we done the community voting, it was extremely high rate of positive votes, more than 89% or 90 something percent. Of people who voted, they said that they are extremely positive about MetaRun, which
that's a huge responsibility for us. But as you know, I strongly believe in the project because I strongly believe in the team behind it. So basically, whatever we achieved so far was exquisite teamwork. I'm very proud of the guys, of the developers in the background. The idea was ours, definitely, but there are tons of people behind it that are really working and believing in the project and making it so super cool that, this background of mine is just a glimpse of really of the end product that will be this MetaRun game, which it's probably going to be really, really amazing. So I hope I will not disappoint you in the end. And then, I will just, confirm the faith that the community has shown. And also not only the community, but also the VCs, and then the advisors and everything that we achieved so far was also they're doing. So I'm here saying that, thank you everybody that followed out on this adventure, and I hope it will, just continue to grow exponentially, in the following weeks. So thank you very much.
You are so sweet. But tell us, give us a beautiful intro. What is MetaRun? Okay. Previously GoFungibles.
Yeah. So basically, like I told you before, Nelly, it's a 4-month project, but the vision behind it was conceived 2 years ago. The original core team of GoFungibles, Noman, Z, Meet, and me, we did a small research. They are a huge crypto enthusiast. They are really experts in the blockchain world, and I brought a little bit of knowledge from the from the original finance commodity trading world into their perspective of what the community would need. And we came up with two different projects. We conceived an NFT marketplace and a game. And we wanted to integrate these two products in one ecosystem, where our original idea was to make to enable these projects to non-crypto and crypto people as well. So the development of the marketplace was initial first, and then the Endless Runner game was conceived by Numan. He's really an avid gaming enthusiast. He's if he can talk about games forever. And his passion, along with the developers and the team that we assembled together, we came up with MetaRun. So basically, the original project was GoFungibles, but as we pitched the project, as we spoke to many of the VCs, we were a month in Dubai. We attended so many expos, so many meetings, personal meetings. We hired also a PR agency as well. And how we approach and how we were gathering funds and, advices and feedback from the community as well, not only the VCs and advisors. We focused our attention to the game, because the NFT marketplaces are already, it's an ecosystem that is already saturated. And regardless of the features that will be, found on ours, which are extensive, considering our competition, like OpenSea and the others. So we focus our attention on developing the game and making the game our primarily focus of our project. Not disregarding the NFT marketplace, because the long-term vision of MetaRun is to integrate metaverses of projects like gaming projects or NFT gaming projects on a gaming hub, in which every user will be possible to use their NFT characters, that will be compatible in each of the games on our platform. So basically, our long-term goal is to develop our own games, but also give possibility to other gaming projects or any projects that can find usability or can improve our projects for the better, to integrate on our platform and give the users this multiple utility to the token, and make the experience even more fun. And for me, since I'm not a veteran of the blockchain ecosystem, I always wanted to make this ecosystem more approachable to the non-crypto people, because like I said, I finished law school. When I told my parents that I'm in the blockchain, they told that, why are you starting to be a criminal now? Why don't you just stick to the good old job that you have, and so on. So basically, there's a lot of prejudice in how the let's say normal people perceive the blockchain, this ecosystem, especially now in these challenging times of COVID, a lot of scams going on, a lot of bad things also happening to the ecosystem. I just wanted to give the community and to make myself more approachable, to make the blockchain more approachable to the people around me, because I honestly feel this is definitely the future. I'm not saying that our game is changing the future, but it's a stepping stone towards something that is definitely going to be a standard. So
it's very excited to hear with what passion you are describing your project. It's really cool. But sometimes it is better to watch than to hear. So can you please share us?
Yes, I can. Can you give me again the rights, please?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sorry, Nelly. I'm sorry. It's just that,
If is sorry, I should.
You want to be the boss, which is great, but you have to.
You are the boss now.
Okay, give me a sec. I will just put this down. Give me a sec, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for the community, this is a short video of our game. They will see here, this is a multiplayer game. Each of the characters will have some unique abilities. This character is not the character that will be in the final version of the game. there are some visuals that were provided by our developers. There's going to be a witch. There's going to be a guy in the armor. Each of them will have unique abilities on how to play the game, and these unique abilities will be upgradable. And also the customization of the character will be limitless, because we will make sure that everyone will have the possibility to modify their characters in a ways that, you know, the imagination is, you know, the sky is the limit, even beyond it. So basically, whatever they will do to their character, it's going to be unique to each of the characters they own. Basically, this is not a free game. The free game will require to purchase the original character, and this is also something that we consider in the beginning, because many of these blockchain games require a substantial, you know, investment in order to play or to get some kind of income. Our team decided that we will go with a lower fee to buy the original character, and then, you know, make it available for them to play it right away, right off the box. But the players that, you know, the users that will want to have a more unique character, a more special character, a more, you know, expensive character, they will be able to do it through our NFT marketplace, buying the upgrades or the customization that will be available on the marketplace. But also for the people that don't have the amount of money, they will be able to use the in-game currency. This is going to be like gems that, you know, how they progress, they will gather more gems. Their gems will be then exchanged to our token, and then with our token, they will be able to upgrade their characters and so on. So basically, we will give them the opportunity to give value to their NFTs just by playing it, you know, and based on their skill level, which is also a very important part. And this is where Noman was really adamant about. Since many of the blockchain games are auto battlers or space explorers and so on, we decided to give the users a game in which they will really need to be at least, you know, they will need to have some kind of skill or engagement in the game to obtain some kind of a result. We will give them the opportunity to take the shortcut by buying upgrades, you know, and investing in that. But you know, at the end, at the multiple player stage of the game, where basically it will come to the original skill of the player, you know, they will have to work for it. So Noman was adamant that, you know, the people just have to play it, and they have to play it good in order to be the best multiplayer in the world for this game. So I agree with him completely.
Amazing. And your game really looks cool. Do I understand correctly that you will have also a lot of in-game items as NFTs that people can earn, and then they can trade, sell them, upgrade them, and so on and so forth? Yeah. What the problem of the current game is that wherever game you play, even the best games in the world, they require you to invest some kind in the customization of your character. But at the end, when you finish to play the game, you're not the owner of the assets that you hold in the games. So basically, the blockchain games, the NFT games that we currently have in the ecosystem, gives you the possibility to actually own an in-game asset, which nobody can take it away from you, regardless. So the game can, you know, disappear in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, but you will always have your NFT with you. Nobody can take your skins, your customization that you provided, that you put as an effort in game, or you use funds for it. So basically, you will be the owner of this asset forever. And this is what really the evolution of game is, and that's why the gaming industry is switching to it. And we are riding this wave because it's really important to be the first on this growth road. And I think the blockchain gaming is definitely the next evolution of gaming, considering what's happening now. Okay. And yeah, Ralph, sorry for me being so wordy. I have so many questions about MetaRalph. You will be the next to ask the question. But another question, please elaborate clearly when we and community and people who are watching us, when they will be able to touch the first version of the game?
Okay. So basically, we are launching our project on the 27th on ScaleSwap, right? Okay. So basically, when we launch the project, we will launching the alpha version of the game couple of days, maybe a week later. Okay. The original alpha game version will not have the in-game economy integrated and the multiplayer integrated into the game. Why we're doing this is we will want to have the community feedback, in a way that we can implement the in-game economy in a way that doesn't hurt the process or gameplay or fun of the gameplay of the whole game. So the community will have the playable game very shortly after our launch, but the integration of the multiplayer system and the in-game economy will happen not, I hope, and I'm 99% sure that it will happen on the Q2 of 2022. So basically in the following 2-3 months, we will be integrating all the features that will make the game playable in a full extent of the features that we are saying, in-game economy and multiplayer mode.
Amazing. So actually you are one of the really rare games in the crypto P2E gaming market that really will be live shortly after IDO, and not
Yes.
half a year, 1 year later, and so on and so forth.
This is this process of having the product done was also something that the team decided, because we are a young product, but we are discussing this a lot sooner, and a lot of the project development was funded by us. And when we came to the phase of pitching the product, we already have these two products not done, but we could show something tangible, something visible, something that has some kind of features of the end product. And that's why that's why always the team was very protective about the idea of us changing anything in the project, because we invested so much of our own assets and of our own work into it. And that's why we are so proud now at this stage that since we closed the rounds and we were blessed that we had this amazing group of people behind us, and that's why we want this to be a huge success. And that's why we are doing everything in our power to lower the possibility that something can at this end this last step could go wrong.
And we will also try our best from ScaleSwap side that nothing is that there is no roadblock, let's say.
yeah it's cool. Thank you.
Can you maybe elaborate a little bit more how a user is actively starting or being able to play the game? So how it is then planned to get a character, just the basics to really play the game.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't speak. So the game is a mobile game. So the game will be playable on Android mobile phones, and you will be able to play it with an Android emulator on a PC. We already started speaking with Google Play Store, but for now the game will be launched as an APK file from our website. So you will get the APK file on your phone, Android phone. You will install it from there, and you will play it on an Android phone. To start playing the game, there will be, I think by now we have 3 playable characters that will be integrated, where at least 2 are 100% confirmed to be playable at the first stage of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And you will be able to play it right from the box. So the alpha version for the community will have the choice of these 2 characters. Later on, the NFT marketplace will work as a first stepping stone towards playing of the game. You will have to first to buy the NFT character, the original NFT character, or a better NFT, unique NFT characters from the NFT marketplace. And then he will be integrated in the game, and you will be then able to, by playing or by funding his upgrades, be able to play the game easier, faster, better, and so on. So to start the alpha version, probably we have 2 characters just for the community to see, because the feedback of the community in the first couple of months will be really, really important for us, because we were working on a in-game economy model for this type of game very much, and we developed some kind of a model on how to approach this. But I think the best would be to give the community and then give them guidelines on how we should do it to not hurt the gameplay, and just not to make fun, because it's also the token valuation and all the upgrades in the game, the NFT values that will be provided inside the game. It has all to be balanced, that it has to make sense for the people to play it. At the end, we need to deliver a product that has some kind of sense and some kind of balance between how much you play and how much you earn. And
and I think especially in also with this regard, can you disclose a little bit more deeper how the play to earn is working? So with which activities or achievements, let's say, the player earn actually?
Yeah. So basically, we will have this is an endless runner game. So basically, the longer you run, the more complicated the levels become. Basically, we will also install. There's a possibility to be engaged in a boss fights, and and also there are lots of different enemies and obstacles that will be derived there. So basically, the more you run, the more complicated your levels are becoming, the more gemstones you got. The gemstones then, as an in-game currency, will be changed into our GFTS token, and then the token will be used to buy upgrades and so on. The basic strong points of each character will be unique to each character. But then all the for example, you will have to have a fireball, or somebody will have a puddle of water to decrease the speed of the challenger behind you, or to kill monsters or something like that. So the exact balance between the in-game currency and the value of the tokens that will be able to be purchased by playing the game, it's still a process that we are evaluating on how to implement in the game. But basically, the in-game currency will be gemstones, and also the achievements by finishing the bosses or levels will also give you additional in-game currency like gemstones. It's going to be a differentiated set of gemstones, which each will have their own value, but altogether they will represent some kind of a value to get the token out of it. So with the token, you will be able to purchase the upgrades, the skins, the power-ups of the character. But the in-game currency and the balancing, I cannot tell you yet how the fine-tuning will be done. Right. But there's a lot of ideas on how to do it. But in my opinion, we should let the community decide on how to balance the stuff, because at the end, they will be the one who playing it. So
cool. Very cool. Do you like to give a little bit more deeper insights about the team and also the key people behind?
Yeah, sure.
Because for our community, I think our community has a very high emphasis, on substance, on reliability, that the team can also execute. These are also values where ScaleSwap stands for. So I believe the community also always has also an interest in this direction.
Of course.
Despite being your neighbor from our dear team member Philip.
Philip was, when I saw that there's a Croatian guy here, I said, oh my God, man, it's like amazing. I didn't speak Croatian for years because, since I was traveling a lot, I had so little interaction with the Croatian. So when I heard, in this kind of environment, it was crazy. So basically,
you also have some Croatian people in the team, right? In addition to you.
Yeah, we have a Serbian. So basically, she's my neighbor, but we speak very, very much alike. So we don't have any Croatian. I'm the only one. And maybe when we expand our project and we get on our feet a little bit, then why not? I'm always, my country has so much potential in many different areas, and I'm so proud that just a small part of it is involved in some kind of project like this, that I hope that many more will come. But regardless of that, we have our team is differentiated. We come from all parts of the world. We have a Ukrainian development team. Numan is from the UK. I'm from Croatia. Martina is from Serbia. She is our CMO. She's really amazing. She is working in the marketing 12 years. You know, she's only focused on getting it posted and getting it done, getting it outside. So basically with her, you have no privacy whatsoever. So, you know, she's just posting. And we have a team from India as well. Manmeet is from India. We have people from Pakistan as well. Z is from Pakistan. We are a differentiated team. Basically, every one of us is providing their own value on our past experiences, on the projects that were done before. Like I said, I didn't come from the blockchain and DeFi world. I was in the commodity trading sector. I was a legal and financial advisor for some companies in Netherlands and Germany. And it was a fulfilling experience. It's, you know, I met a lot of great people. I met a lot of idiot people, of course, and like everything in life. But with the experience I had, you know, this DeFi world, the blockchain, it just seemed like a nice transition. And when I spoke with the core team, Numan and so on, they were involved much sooner than I, and they have really, they don't just see the potential, they just, you know, they benefited from that. So it was just a logical step for me to transition into this world. And, you know, everybody of us in the team are still learning. You know, it's not like we know everything that has to be known about the blockchain, about the trends, about the future. But what I'm certain of is that we will definitely continue to expand our project regardless. And, you know, the launch of the project and the valuation of the token gives some kind of a statement to the work that you've done. But in our team, we always said, regardless of the value of the token on the short run or so on, we will just keep fighting for the project to be, you know, accepted as much as possible. And with the future integrations that we have in mind, I think it's just going to be a slam dunk for us. So I want to reassure all the community and all the VCs that the main goal is to have a successful project and to maintain all the goals that we have. So from my side, what I plan to do in my life, I always finish it to the end. So basically, I will never give up, and I will continue working as long as I have faith in the team and, you know, and in the project. So from that side and the team side that is behind me, I think we will do just fine.
We had so many calls with your team, and I can confirm from my side, the team is just amazing. I love how much everyone is committed. And Numan mentioned so many times, he seems to be online 24/7.
He's the guy.
Deep at night, in the weekend, no problems. There is never a pause for the lunchtime, for the winter break, for anything else. It's really real entrepreneur spirit. It's amazing.
We just, you know, it's just our baby, and Numan is, you know, it's our baby. This project is our baby, and you know, we just want that it's successful. That's all.
And I see also that a lot of people in our live chat, Nikhil, Martin, Knight, and others, they are asking what platforms you will be launching on. Will it be mobile or mobile and PC? Will it be Android, iOS?
Okay, yeah, I said this to Ralph before. So just to be clear, the APK file is available on Android first. It's not going to be available on Google Play Store. It's going to be available from our website, and you will be able to download it and install it on your mobile phone, Android mobile phone. You can use it on your emulator on PC, and you can play it on your PC using the Android emulator. The following steps, the involvement of the game, and if it's perceived good, which it's probably going to be, we are already developing side by side an iOS team and integration into Google Play Store as we speak. We cannot promise you that it's going to be on Google Play Store right after the launch, but on the long run, and I hope by the integration of the full features in the game economy and the multiplayer, I hope that it will be available on the Google Play Store.
And Martin is asking, why did you make the choice to release outside the Google Play Store? Sorry if you already replied it. And
it's the reason why, it's because we didn't have time to pass all the necessary due diligence from Google Play Store. The shorter way for us to develop the game in the time for the launch was to give our APK file on our website and make it easier to download. We are already in speak with Google Play Store. The problem with the blockchain games is also there is some, the iOS has some restriction regarding the blockchain games and the in-game economy. So we wanted to approach this carefully, not to get into something that we can later on regret. So we are giving the community first the APK file on our website. When we have all the necessary permissions from Google Play Store that our game can be viable and downloadable from there, we will integrate it in the Google Play Store. Regarding the code of the game is only ours. We didn't buy it or purchase it and then improve it from any other. This is an in-house project. It's an in-house success in every way. So there is no problem in integrating in Google Play Store later on, which probably will be done. But for the first stage of development and integration, we will adopt the system that we do the APK file on our website.
Got ya. And also another question from the community. Martin is asking, have you considered partnering up with other projects launched on SkillSwap? For example, Envelope, Nifty, or Capscoin, or Forum?
Yeah, of course. I think the best thing in this ecosystem, so far as my experience goes, is that the people are willing to help you and accept you on every step of the way. We spoke in the last 3 months with tons of great projects, and you mentioned a few of them. And with the one you mentioned, we also have initial partnerships already done, because but we found out that there is no need for you to develop some features from the ground up, from zero, when there are features already available, in a state that are bulletproof, checked, secured, and there's no limitation of integrating them in your own ecosystem if they work. So basically, the project that we already spoke, like Envelope, and I will mention Capscoin and few other games that we approach, and through our connections, we already, with everybody, we made a great connection. We are already in initial marketing help, by building, our marketing strategy together. And there is no limits to connecting to any projects, because at the end, being a competitor in this ecosystem, and trying to sabotage anyone is stupid, because everybody can benefit from this ecosystem. You don't have to be the only game to have some kind of benefits. And like I said, our initial goal of the project is to build a multiverse where people's digital expression will be able to be used in a variety of projects. So basically, we're not saying we will use our NFT assets only in our games, but the goal is to produce as much games as possible, to have some kind of quality control inside the house, but partnering with other great projects that are already there, that have already the features or the services that can be implemented in house. For me, it's a win-win situation for the both of the projects, and I don't see any reason why to reject an opportunity to better yourself.
That's amazing to hear. I'm extremely happy that you are partnering with other projects. You mentioned Envelope and Capscoin. Indeed, it seems a huge synergy between you, and it will be I envision a big scale swap family joining together to really bootstrap the market.
I hope it's for me. I think there's place for everyone. There's enough to share for everyone. There's no need to be too greedy or overly, needy. So, everyone
Like
can
on our
have.
side. So like on our side, there are also a bunch of launch pads,
Yeah.
and the development are going also in this direction that you have IDOs or multiple launch pads, We have in general no problems at all with this. So it's I think in the whole blockchain world, it's less this competitor thinking like in a non-blockchain world.
Yeah,
It's a little bit one community. There are always exceptions, but this is very nice in the blockchain world, I believe.
I agree.
Could you elaborate a little bit deeper on the DeFi aspects you plan to implement?
You mean for the features that we will implementing in the marketplace and in the game?
So yield or staking?
Yeah, we will have, so basically our marketplace is already ready and it's already tested, and we had the audit of the smart contracts as well approved, and so this is dusted. Regarding the DeFi features, we will start with the basic marketplace will be also available upon launch. So basically 2-3 days after the launch, maybe a week, the marketplace will be launched. It will have staking and farming, as a basic features already available. So there's some kind of utility of the token will be available there. But the best features that I'm really looking forward to implement, and this is something that will get along with the game, is the features that I call NFT leasing, where the people that will play the character in our game and will be to some kind of a level, they will level up to a level where they're powerful, strong, and so on. And if they don't have any time to play it, they will be able to lease their NFT character to other players, which will then play themselves, which will give the original NFT owner some kind of a passive income regarding that. And this is the feature that I'm most proud of, because it will give, even more incentive for the users to play our game and to engage in a higher level of power, powering of the characters, and then giving them opportunity to, lease their characters for a passive income, which is great. So the features that will be implemented also is NFT. We will do NFT farming and also staking. This is something that is still under process. It takes a little bit more effort because of the value of the NFT. We discussed this. I wouldn't tell the community that it will be available right away, because it's we announced it, and once we saw the process behind it and how not to, how to avoid the problems with the valuation of the NFTs, and then making uncomfortable the NFT owners and the leasers, we decided to look into it a little bit deeper and to start this process in a way that, for example, we will use only to start with only the high valued, high proved NFTs, like for example the monkeys or the cyberpunks. And then based on their values, we can then decide on how to provide with this feature. So basically, I wouldn't go deeper into that, because it's something that is a little bit, still undiscussed, and I don't want to promise anything to the community that we cannot give them as a guarantee. But the original features of minting, of trading, or leasing, staking, everything that this will be available in our basic. It's going to be a basic marketplace like OpenSea. You will be able to do everything. So perfect. This is something that I can promise.
Looking forward to that. Yeah. And final questions from my side. I know it's not the most important one, but nevertheless, exciting one. I saw 2 days ago you did a poll regarding your token. If also your token ticker symbol is renamed to MRUN. I think MRUN was by 282 participants. It was the most voted one. So will you rename your token?
Yeah, this is something that we rebranded in the end of the year because we felt, and the team was right. The Mets run sounds really amazing, and we approached it in a way that, yeah, guys, we outgrew our Go Fungible symbol. Let's do it. So basically, the ticker now is also something that we have to take in consideration. We have still time to use, but the community has decided. So basically, what I always would like that we follow the sentiments of the community, in at least in this stuff, because at the end they are the end users. So yeah, probably yes, most probably the ticker will change. So
Cool.
I cannot confirm you this because it's a team decision. I always try to engage as much as team as possible, so I can not be blamed for everything, because that's how I dissipate responsibilities. If there's a decision, then I say, yeah, guys, you said it. So let's see.
But it's good, I see also these similarities that both of our projects and that we have a high emphasis on community. This is not always the case with gaming projects. And I really appreciate that you involved the community from the start, also with such questions, renaming ticker, but also as I was reading deeper, let's say, in your materials, you also plan to have quite some strong DAO governance also done by the token
community
holders.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And we are doing the same. So, that we are here now in the AMA, our community decided, because we had the community voting. If this would have been negative, we wouldn't have this AMA. So we have the same basic principles, I believe, and I liked it very much.
Yeah, thank you. The thing is, Rav, that in this world where with this centralized institution, they give you so much narrow choice of and freedom of expression. We wanted to be able to give some kind of a release valve to the average user, to be able to experience some sort of appreciation of this ecosystem. And that's why also we are in talk with other solutions that will provide, for example, the making of wallets and other tools that you need to enter the blockchain worlds, as simple as providing an email address and so on. So our emphasis here is not only on the community of the blockchain, because the blockchain community is already deeply involved in how the system works, but there is a lot of non-crypto users that really want to be a part of it, but they don't have any place where they can. There are forums, and I visited them, but for the average users, like some of my friends, even my parents, and so on, there's no place where they can become a part of it regardless of their interests. So in this way, in this hub that we're developing, not only the game but the marketplace, we will give a lot of chat rooms and forums where people will exchange their opinions on how to do stuff, and we will also try to accommodate as much as possible on giving them the opportunity to start their adventure in the blockchain. I'm not speaking about trading, tipping, or something like that. I'm just saying that give them some kind of an intro into this world, and then for them to decide where they want to, end up.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned the plans for future DAO, we also have a question from the community. Does holding the token grant you participation in a possible DAO so that we can vote on the future development?
Yeah, the idea of DAO is for the token holders to have some kind of voting right in the way that they want to see the project grow. Our idea is for everyone that is a token holder or an active user in our forums, chat rooms, or our NFT marketplace, we will give them ample rights to decide how we should move on the next development stages of the project. We already inform our community that the project integration with other bigger projects is already on the way. There's a lot of projects now that we emphasize our cooperation with, because it was almost an organic attraction between us. So in the following weeks and months of our development, the community will see how we plan to increase our reach, how we will make them use our platforms in a way that everybody has something to do on our platforms, and they will see that the project that we are involved in, the pipeline of our vision on becoming this multiverse is going to be something really amazing for them, because the next projects and the future of Metarun will be very exciting, and they will see it. I'm not saying about months or something like that. In really in the following weeks, they will have a clear idea on how we plan to evolve.
Amazing.
So speaking about Metarun and GoFungibles, also does Martin is asking, does the change from GoFungibles to Metarun means that the focus will be on this one particular game, or there will be others? And in general, can you please elaborate a little bit? Why did you do this rebranding?
Yeah. So like I said, when we started the GoFungibles projects and the materials that we had as branding, when we finished the fundraising round, we saw that we have a very big discrepancy between where we are standing now and where we were a couple of months back. So our focus in the fundraising stage, where we were in Dubai and speaking with the VCs, advisors, and so on, has changed from the NFT marketplace towards the game. But what we want to build is an ecosystem where we will integrate a lot of different games into one gaming hub, where everyone can be able to choose, to interact with different projects. So basically, what the idea is that Metarun is only one of many games that will be integrated in our platform. So Metarun now is emphasized because we move towards a gaming platform. So the NFT marketplace per se will have all the features that are required from an NFT marketplace. But having an NFT marketplace now in this day and age is not something that gives you exclusivity or originality or something like that. But having an NFT ecosystem with a game and the assets that are interchangeable on so many levels with so many different projects gives you an opportunity to upgrade and evolve in any way possible. And that's why we rebranded from GoFungibles to Metarun, because we wanted to emphasize the user that we are moving more towards a gaming focused platform than towards anything else. But saying that, we will never, forget anyone that want to have something to do in an NFT market that is not connected to the game. But we also want to encourage any other projects and our developers to integrate the games in a gaming multiverse where NFT assets will be interchangeable between the projects, not only our projects, but different projects that come on the gaming platform. And we are also going so far that it's not going to be required even to have our tokens. We will be able to integrate different projects with their own tokens on our platform. So we will be open to any kind of cooperation that will have benefit for both of the projects, because at the end, the user is the most important, piece of the puzzle here. And we need to make them comfortable using our products. And that's giving him choice and versus, flexibility. And it's what is all about for me.
That definitely makes a lot of sense. And I know a lot of people from our community who follow Metarun, previously GoFungibles. They were quite impressed with the new branding, with the new name and everything. Since we have less than 10 minutes left, last but not least, of course, on the important question about your tokenomics. Yeah. So would you love to guide us a little bit on the high-level aspects of your tokenomics?
Yeah. So basically, regarding the tokenomics, it's how we perceive the tokenomics is that we change it so much from the initial phases of the fundraising that I will give you just what the guidelines are. we wanted first, what is important regarding the tokenomics is that we want sustainability for our project, and we want for the project to have some kind of a future, not to be a two-day project where, you know, we will lose all the liquidity and value of the token. So basically, we started with no unlock on the TGE to providing some kind of unlocking after the TGE through all the rounds, the seed, the private, and the public rounds. So basically, what we decided is for the team token and for us to have a 6 month, and for the VCs, and so we will have a 1 month unlock, and we have 5% unlock at the TGE, and then a linear unlock of 3% later on in each month. So basically, what the idea is here for us, for me, and is to have a clear idea on how the community perceives the project, and how can we do to make them as much as possible token holders and not token dumpers. So in a nutshell, I just want to make them do so much on our platform. They don't even care about the tokenomics itself. So I hope it will give results. But for the community, if they are interested in the tokenomics, everything is on our website. Everything is available on our social platforms as well. I hope that they will, you know, they will want to be a part of our community, of our token holders and so on. And like I said before, personally, everything is about the success, and, you know, the value of the token gives some kind of a perspective. But I ask the community to be patient, to give us time to give them what we really planned from the start. So the IDO will be very soon, and they will see the benefit of our project very, very soon after it. So I just need for them to see past the IDO, which is, I'm saying it's not important, but the best is yet to come. And I'm not worried about the valuation of the token. I was never worried from the start. Well, there was a period when I was worried because we didn't get so much investors, and, you know, I was starting to worry a bit. But, you know, at the end, we perform okay. We didn't change so much in the basic stuff that we did with the project. We were flexible a lot. That's why the tokenomics is done in a way that accommodates basically the idea. It's I spoke with the team, since we are in a DeFi environment, you know, not giving the people opportunity to sell their assets. It's almost like, you know, imposing them something that is not good, which I agree with. But in the other end, you know, this speculative nature of the projects gives them also this kind of risk that, you know, we all need to see past the initial greed, and, you know, just follow the idea of the team. That's why I always emphasize in every talk that we did, Nelly, is also that there has to be a value add from everyone that is involved, you know. And the tokenomics itself are proposed in a way that follows. They have the balance between giving some security for an investment, you know, refund, and on the other hand, faith in the project. So this is the guidelines that we followed when we manage the tokenomics. This is what we have in, you know, as some kind of guideline for the future, and I hope that it will follow it correctly, and that the users will just confirm that we've done good.
Fully agree with you, Matija, here, and definitely tokenomics is extremely important, and token economy and token mechanics and token utility, but community is even more important. Engaged people, real users, real gamers, loyal supporters. And I want to remind one more time, as usually, to the whole community that is watching us and will be watching the recorded version, that, guys, every one of you can support the project. not only participating in the IDO and post-IDO activities, but also, of course, just sharing the post, leaving the like, leaving your comments, participating proactively in the voting, sharing the information about Metarana in your social media with your followers. If each of you brings one person in from your network, then the network will grow exponentially. So everyone can make the difference with the small efforts. Just you need to have motivation to do it, yeah, and
That's
don't
right.
even require resources to do this.
I agree. I agree with you now. I agree. I hope that, you know, they liked what they saw, what they heard. And I can promise them just that from our side, from the team side, we will work, you know, continuously to improve, because at the end, innovation is the only thing that will keep you alive in this ecosystem. We will try to accommodate most of their needs, if logical and, you know, normal. And yeah, we will be there for them, of course, 24/7. So let's see.
Okay, so an hour is over, and thank you very much, Matija and Ralph, for being here with us. Matija, you have amazing team and really outstanding project. I believe in your bright future, and with all my soul and with all ScaleSwap team, we fully support you and wish you great success on the market. And I remind to all the community that 26th of January, we will have IDO of Metaran, previously GoFungibles, on ScaleSwap. The information about whitelisting, about all the details, will be published very shortly in our Medium. You will also receive the notification in the email, of course, in Telegram. So please support the project, subscribe to all the social media, keep an eye on the Telegram announcements and messages. And good luck with IDO participation. Ralph, Matija, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you very much, Ralph. Thank you very much for having me. And to all the viewers that are watching now or they will watch later, thank you very much. Hope you like the project and, you know, join us.
It was a pleasure having you. And like always, best in class moderation by Nelly. Thank you very much also.
Thank you. And I hope three of us can gather together to play one day the Metaran PvP,
Exactly.
yeah, some battle,
100%.
running battle.
100%. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.